Getting lean is like hitting a gold mine. The day you stumble on it, I'm saying stumbling, for those who will stumble into getting lean, and for those who will be actually conscious of actually stumbling into it and deliberate about it. The day you get lean, there is an elevation, there is a youthfulness that comes with it. There is an upscale in your aura when you get lean. Things don't tend to become mysterious any longer to you. You now see life for what it actually means. Because when you get lean, you start to understand systems that this world operates in. You start to see people for who they actually are when you get lean. When you get lean, it reveals life to you, the operations of life. So, for instance, when you get lean, definitely you will get attractive. And then you now realize that, wow, women have desires as well. Because you could be in the cave thinking it's only men that chase women, and never realize that women as well chase men. You will never see that side until you get lean when it comes to attraction. And then when it comes to performance, then you realize there is an upscale in strength, in vigor, that you are now stronger, agile, and fit. You are no more sluggish. When you wake up, you feel somehow, some type of way, you feel grumpy. You don't feel that way anymore. You are not depressed as you used to be before. But now you are sharp, you have a clear mind, you're focused. I recall somebody giving me a testimony, and he was like, since the day I started dropping fat and getting lean, my performance in my workplace increased, and it reminded me of when I used to be lean. You become more useful the day you get lean. Getting lean will open you to the realities of life. You get to start seeing people for who they are. There are moments where, because you were not lean, people tolerated you, people talked to you anyhow, people acted with a mask. People always wore a mask when they had interactions with you. But the moment you get lean, that mask begins to fall off. People start to become insecure. When they see you, they become very insecure because you are now an outlier. You are no more part of the flock anymore. You are no more part of the matrix. You are no more an NPC. Then you start seeing jealousy, envy. You start seeing subtle things that when you were actually obese and fat, people didn't show you that. People didn't pull off their mask. People were wearing their masks and acting like we are all nice to you and all that. But the moment you get lean, there's a switch in character. Then you now see people for who they are. That your friend that used to be your best friend then, the day you get lean, he probably might stop calling you. He probably might stop inviting you to certain events. He probably will start putting on a different attitude. Then you start feeling the hate and jealousy from people that you actually thought they loved you unconditionally. So there are a lot of things that getting lean would expose you to. and you get to see people for who they are and see life for what actually it is. But in the grand scheme of things, getting lean is like hitting a gold mine. When you hit a gold mine, what it signifies is value. Value. You become valuable. You start expressing yourself in the best optimal way that you can. You start living life in 4K and no more in 2D. You start living life in 4K. You start seeing life better. You start seeing things better. You approach life better than the average man. And when you understand the game, it's left for you to make the choice whether to play or not to play. But if you play, you're always at an advantage. Always at an advantage. That is what getting lean would expose you to. You'll always be at an advantage. You always have a worth. When you move through life, you have a worth. There will always be a spring on your step. There will be a confidence that people don't even understand. That confidence can't be fazed by external things. It can't be tampered by external things. Because getting lean requires your mental strength. There's a resilience that comes with getting lean. And that is why when anything you touch actually really turns to gold. It really does turns to gold. Anything you touch, once you get lean. And when I mean anything you touch, any action, any exercise, any task you commit yourself to, people will know that, no, this person is competent. There are a lot of things you will learn from getting lean, and there is a lot of characteristics that you embody from getting lean. Getting lean is not just anything vain. It's not vain. It's spiritual. That is why from the title, it's like hitting a gold mine. Because you see the other side of you that the world doesn't even want you to see. You see it, and you see the advantages that come with it. And that's why you hear people say, lean is law, lean is law, lean is law, lean is law. And it's actually the law. Lean is actually law, if you want to see it that way. That's why getting lean should be one of those things that you aspire to become if you are not lean yet. Or for people who are on the side of being lean or are lean already, they see life differently. They operate from a level of excellence that shines bright. That any time they walk into a room, there's a confidence and aura, and people will tend to wonder, like, why is this person like this? And not realizing there has been a deposit in that person's internal mechanism. There has been a deposit of character formation. And when you get lean, your life will never be the same. It will never be the same. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you in the next video, and we'll yap some more. Have a great day and stay blessed, guys. Bye.